Hey, I'm Emily with the Wix Collective, and today I just want to give a brief overview of Wix SEO and what I think about it. I've been using Wix for 9 years now, and I'm learning so much more about SEO by the year, and Wix is releasing new amazing features and trainings on SEO all the time. But right now, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the basic Wix SEO, how it looks, how it functions, just give you an overview so you can be confident in moving forward with Wix because they have pretty good SEO. Okay, so right now I'm just going to share my screen with you and I'm going to show you how Wix has SEO settings in the editor. So here we've got our editor. We're going to go to our pages. And here in the pages, we're going to click these three dots that indicate more, and then we're going to click SEO Basics. So basically here is where you type in your URL. It's going to show you a preview of what your site looks like in Google. And then you can go ahead and change your site title here and then change your description here and then select let search engines index this page. You can also change the social share image. So whatever image you want to share when you send this in Messenger or in a message, like a text message, or when you post on Facebook, what image do you want to pop up? Which I think is super valuable because people don't read, they just look at pictures, right? So I love that they have that option. Now over here in the dashboard, under the marketing and SEO tab, they have SEO tools built into Wix. And so here is where you can get started with like the basic fundamentals of Wix SEO. And I go through this step by step in my course on the Wix Collective. The Wix Collective is a monthly group where I coach you through everything you need to know to set up a successful and professional looking Wix website. So we have tons of mini courses. And one of them is SEO Basics and how to set them up for your website to have success. So here you can go ahead and click get found on Google, get your site connected to Google, indexed on Google. You can, and then the other thing that I want to mention here today is SEO patterns, okay? So the patterns are really cool because you can actually set up a pattern for all of your pages and save you tons and tons of time. And I do this a lot with e-commerce sites because when they have a lot of products, they need the products to be categorized in such a way that they all look very similar to each other. So you can edit the patterns here for your products, edit, and then you're going to change product name, site name, and then you can add here. I would probably like add your store name here and then shop and then product name and then site name. And so it's going to automatically create those amazing descriptions for you. And then you can also put your product description here in the description. Okay, I'm gonna click save and get out of there. I love the SEO Patterns tool. It's a huge step up. Other site builders don't have this. So if you're looking to maybe build an e-commerce site and you've looked into something like Square does not have this option. So if you have 100 items, you're gonna have to go in and change 100 pages and this automates it for you. Huge, huge time saver. So I love that. They help you in the beginning. Wix helps you in the beginning with your keywords, to analyze your keywords. If I had any sort of complaint about Wix, and it's not really a complaint because it's not really their job, is their keyword analytics are not necessarily the best. So you might have to try some third-party resources to research your app. Goodness, I can't talk, to research your keywords and then implement them into Google. But what I recommend, implement them into Wix. I don't know where my brain is this morning. I'm so sorry. So Wix has a really good system if you have good keywords in the first place. So use their Analyze tool, Analyze My Keywords tool. It's built in when you start your website. You're going to enter in your name of your website in the SEO dashboard, and it's going to take you step by step through the process. But maybe take a little extra time to research some keywords for yourself. Okay. So if not, that's okay too. You can use the analyzer. You can work through it. Just get something going, get something started, because what I find the most beneficial is getting a website up and going is the most important thing. Keeping it professional, having keywords in the first place and doing them correctly is of utmost importance, okay? Then after a month, 3 months, 4 months, whatever, you need to have a audit of your Google Analytics, your Google keywords, your SEO settings, okay? So this might be a time where you can look your analytics, which I have an entire mini course on analytics in the Wix Collective. Look your analytics, review them. and then go back and maybe start changing some of your keywords. Or as you're creating your content, you might decide that you want different keywords in there. That's what I did. And I just shot a video for the Wix Collective. Oh man, my battery's about dead. I just shot a video for the Wix Collective. I'm just going to pause that and get that thing off the screen. Okay, so now that battery flashing thing is gone, but I just recorded a video for the Wix Collective, taking the members step by step through the SEO setup of my site. And I was going through all of the content and the keywords. And at the end of the video, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to change one of my keywords. So it's an ever evolving process. It's going to be hard to have perfect SEO, to be honest, because the internet's ever changing, Google's ever changing. You're going to have to just do the best you can and present the most professional looking website at the time, and then just kind of re-audit yourself and update it as needed. So if you are looking for kind of a step-by-step guide through creating a professional Wix website, you want to get all of your ducks in a row, you want everything to look professional, I would love to help you with that. I have a coaching group where every single month I release new trainings. You have access to all of my tutorials there, mini courses on content creation, SEO setup, branding, and then everything you need to know about building a Wix website. So like how to use the editor, how to make multiple pages, all the little tips and tricks that I wish I would have had 9 years ago when I first started building Wix websites. Hopefully you can learn from everything that I've done, the mistakes that I've made, and hopefully it will save you time and money and energy and help you have a more successful experience with Wix. So if you have any questions, please comment them below. I would love to hear from you. And again, if you want to join me in the Wix Collective, I'd love to see you there.